Hi everyone, I welcome you all for the lecture series videos of mechatronics and automation. In the previous video, I have explained about the control system and what are all the uh, needs or necessity required to make a controlling of the system. Then few examples I have listed based on that. So in this video, we are going to discuss about open loop control system. So usually the control systems are broadly classified into two types. One is open loop control system and the second one is closed loop control system. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the open loop control system and followed by closed loop control system in the next video, and we can differentiate both the control systems in the upcoming videos. So first of all, before understanding the open loop control system, uh, we have to ensure that if you take any system which has controlling parameters or variables or the sequence of events to be controlled, then it has various elements that is present in the system. So if you take open loop control system, there are three elements are important in the system. One is control element, which is used to control either parameter or the sequence of events. And the second one is the correction element. It is the element which makes correction. For example, heating system. Heat is the correcting element. So it is whether the temperature is lower than the required temperature, then which will make a correction by increasing the temperature. So heater is the correcting element. Or for example, if you are considering the flow rate, then the pump will be a correction element. Then finally, process. The process, it is nothing but any variable that is we are going to control or any sequence of events that we are going to control. Finally, we have a output. For example, heating, it is the process that we have to control. Then the output in increment of the temperature, it is the output. So here we can say the combination of control element and correction element is called a controller. So we have to supply the input for the control element and the correction element. So the signal expected to produce for the required output. So the, for example, if you take a heater, so what is the input? The input is the electric power, voltage and current. By varying this voltage and current into definite proportions, we can vary the power of an heater so that the heating process can be controlled. Finally, we are going to control a variable that is nothing but a heat. So the heat can be controlled uh, precisely with the help of this system. So why this is called an open loop control system? Here we have no control of output with respect to the input. So once the temperature is raised, we are not going to measure or assess the parameter, that is temperature, whether it is increased or decreased. Just we are giving the input as a function of input, it produces output, but we are not bothering about the output is reached to the target value or the preset value. So that's why it is called a open loop control system. So this kind of control system is very common for domestic applications, appliances, what we are using in our home. For example, iron box, an electric iron box you take, we have a temperature controlling unit. So according to the type of cloth which we are going to make ironing process, we are setting the temperature like wool, cotton or rayon. And the temperature is raised to certain level, but we are not going to measure the temperature accurately. If the temperature may be slightly higher than the required level or lower than the required level, then the controlling function will be enabled or disabled so that the heating process can be controlled. Heating process can be controlled. Here we have an open loop control system. I have explained with the help of bread toaster. So here, the input for the bread toaster is the timer that we are going to set the timer to make a toasted bread. Finally, the output of the toasted bread can be measured by the bread color, whether it is the golden color or dark black color or no color change. Based on that, we can evaluate the quality of the bread. Here, the desired time, we are giving the input for the timer. Then the electrical energy and the time input, the controller will be enabled, and the processing element is the heating element, which is used to heat the breads. Then finally, we can have a dryness in the bread. But sometimes we have disturbance that is called a noises in the signal also there. And these are all the references for my presentation, Mechatronics by Bolton, published by Pearson Education, second edition in the year of 1999. And Mechatronics by Bradley, published by Chapman and Hell in the year of 1993. So in this video, I have explained about open loop control system and with the example of bread toaster and the iron box. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you for watching.